All right. Hello, Gemini. Let's do your next 48-hour reading. Okay. Make sure to like the video, please, and thank you. It helps me out a lot. If you have Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, 5th house, 7th house, Vertex, wherever you could possibly have Gemini in your chart, this could be for you. Okay. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not already, and if you would like a personal reading, you can always reach out to me. Okay, make sure to check my YouTube bio or the description box down below underneath this video for personal reading prices and information. Okay, they're available anytime. So all you got to do, I'm not going to reach out to you unless you're on my email list. Letting you guys know about like promotions and things like that. Um, but if you want a reading, you're more than welcome. Make sure to just look at all the information and email me and follow the directions in my bio or the description box. Okay. Let's see what's going on for. I just heard the drip. Some of y'all could be doing cocaine. Okay. Um, Great way to start this reading. Um, or someone around you could be doing that in the next 48. Okay. Something else about candle wax. Okay, you could be dripping candle wax. I'm hearing on somebody. Okay, somebody could be doing that to you, or you could be doing that to somebody. Some of y'all may be getting some in the next 48 or trying something new in the bedroom in the next 48 with somebody. Okay, let's see what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, Gemini, kind of, you might have Taurus in your chart. Go watch the Taurus reading. If you don't know how to stand up for yourself, you need to. Okay. Um, there's something here about like you listening too much about, or you're listening to people too much about what they think of you. Okay, and that doesn't seem typical for a Gemini, but we all have our off days. Okay. Some of you guys might be taking an off day, or you might be off work in the next 48. Okay. Um, there are shy Geminis. I know that for a fact. There are shy Geminis. You guys have two sides, three sides to you. So, sometimes you're outgoing and sometimes you're like the shy person in the corner. Okay. So, you guys might be being the shy person in the corner, caring a little bit about what people think, or you might be easily influenced by something or someone in the next 48 Gemini. Okay. Let's see what's going on for you. Gemini placements for the next 48. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. I feel like this is starting to be a repeat of Taurus. Okay, you guys probably have Taurus in your chart somewhere. But like I told Taurus, you're capable, okay? You're very much capable of doing what you want. I'm hearing doing what you can, okay? So if you're already doing what you can in a certain situation, that's great, okay? Good job. But you can do more, okay? I don't know if you're doubting yourself or if someone made you doubt yourself about your potential, but like I told Taurus, stop listening to the next person about what you're capable of, okay? Um because I feel like that is affecting your motivation, okay? When you are very much able to do something. Geminis are literally, y'all are mutable, like me, a Sagittarius. Me, you, and Pisces are mutable signs, okay? We can adapt. You can adapt. You can change. I'm hearing you could flip the script, okay? So you might be, oh God, you might be good at manipulating people, okay? Um, Talking people in circles, okay? That's not a flex. It's not something good, but it is a trait, okay, that I'm getting for you guys. Um, but yeah, stop listening to the next person about what you can do, okay? Let's see what else is going on for. I almost said Taurus, Gemini for the next 48, okay? Some of you guys also may be having to agree to disagree with somebody in the next 48. You know, you're like, I see your opinion, I get where you're coming from, but I'm still going to do this, or I'm still going to go there, okay? So good. See, unlike the Taurus, you guys are actually like, I hear you, but I'm still gonna go do that. Okay, like no matter what somebody says. Okay, so good. You're not gonna stay in your head too long about whatever this decision is or whatever you want to do. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. You also may be around a lot of people that are very diverse. Like there's a group of people who are very diverse. Okay, something about diversity. So you could be different than somebody or a different race than somebody, a different skin tone than somebody, okay? And somebody's like agreeing to disagree with you, or you're doing that to somebody. I don't think anybody should necessarily, you know, argue with somebody about what they experience, okay? Obviously, everyone can experience anything, okay? So I'm not saying that anyone is necessarily invalid here, but somebody needs to understand that you need to not invalidate somebody's experiences, no matter what they are, no matter what race they are, no matter who they are, where they came from, okay? Because there's white people from the hood. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This could be a conversation that you're having in the next 48, okay? Maybe even at work. Don't be ignorant, please. Don't be ignorant. But I'm trying to say that somebody needs to understand that if somebody experienced something, that's what they experienced or have been experiencing. You don't get to go and say, "Oh, that didn't happen," or "that it wasn't that bad." If that person experienced that or has repeatedly, you don't get to go and tell them that they didn't. Like, make it make sense, Gemini. Okay? And I know y'all get irritated by me saying stuff, but I don't care. It's my channel, all right? So, let's see. It doesn't matter what you look like, what color skin you have. If somebody experienced something, this could be a white person talking about the struggles that they went through, you know, growing up or whenever. They went through that. I feel like there's two people, like someone could be black and white, Asian and Irish. I don't care what they are. Okay, there's two different people from two different backgrounds. Even if y'all are the same skin tone or the same background, two people, one experience is not like the other, okay? So somebody needs to understand that. And I'm asking you guys, please don't be ignorant to somebody's experiences, all right? I don't know why that's coming out. Anyways, let's see. Because people come from all different backgrounds, no matter what shade you are, okay? There's ghetto types of all types of people. I don't know why people forget that. Like, I feel like somebody's racist. Somebody's racist and you don't know it, or hopefully not you, Gemini. Stop. Oh my God. This is not the first time I picked up on that. Somebody must be watching me from before because I picked up on a reading. I'm not calling all of y'all racist, so don't get your panties in a bunch, okay? But somebody, and it was like months ago, I did a reading where like somebody was at dinner with their lover and their lover's family is like extremely racist and they were disrespecting them like at the table and everything. So maybe somebody from then is watching me now. I don't know. But somebody needs to not be dismissive of what somebody's telling them, okay? Just because you don't think that that happened, or just because you don't think a certain group of people are this or experience that because of that and whatnot, da 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 da, you don't get to tell people, or they don't get to tell you what you experienced and what you didn't, or what you did, okay? I hope that makes sense. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it's coming out. Okay? You could be at work having a debate with somebody. Yeah, especially if you're one type of person and then you work with like a lot of, I don't know, you could work, you know how they have a lot of Hispanic people on, construction sites and whatnot. Not always, of course, but that's something typical, okay, that you do see. Okay, we can't be oblivious to that, so don't get mad at me that I'm saying that when it's true. Okay. um but somebody of a different background or race or whatever is trying to argue somebody down, okay? And don't make yourself look stupid, okay? Don't get yourself in trouble arguing over something that you shouldn't even be arguing about. I feel like somebody's ignorant. Someone's uneducated. Someone doesn't understand what somebody's talking about. And then the other person that is talking about it, they know what they're talking about. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Let things play out, of course, okay? What else is going on for Gemini? Oh my lord. You could have Aquarius or Aries in your chart, okay? Or that's who you could be arguing with. Somebody kind of cold, or you could be kind of cold in the next 48. Be careful of people who also just try to argue just to argue because they want to, that could be you, Gemini. Y'all sometimes do that, okay? You like to talk people in circles and whatnot. So, just because, okay? Kind of like the Taurus. If you have Taurus in your chart, especially, yeah, you do that, okay? No, I don't. Yes, you do, okay? All right, let's see. This is, I read the cards. I'm not going to lie to you guys about what's coming out. So if you don't like the message, somebody needs to change their energy because I don't know exactly who I'm picking up on, but it is for the Gemini placements, okay? Let's see what else is going on for Gemini in the next 48. And something's not working, okay? Something's not working. Something's not going through. Something's not going to go through, or you're not getting anywhere with a certain conversation or debate or whatever. It's not going nowhere. Just like I said, somebody's talking somebody in circles. Somebody could be just arguing just to argue and just to piss somebody off. Some people do that, okay? And you're going to walk away feeling depleted, annoyed, broke, something like that, Gemini. Somebody needs to relax. If you see yourself, or if somebody starts to argue, whether it's you or the other person, in the next 48 hours, just walk away before it gets too bad. Kind of like I told Taurus. Some of you guys are dealing with the Taurus. Walk away before it gets worse because it's not going to get anywhere. You're not going to be satisfied by the end of the argument. You're not going to be like, oh my God, we got somewhere. We compromised. No, somebody's purposely trying to piss you off, or purposely trying to talk you in circles, or purposely trying to, you know, they just want to hear themselves talk. Some people just like to talk just to talk, and they don't have an actual purpose of a conversation or what they're doing. So that's why they keep going and going and going and going, okay? So somebody needs to just walk away, or if somebody ends up walking away from you, if they cut the conversation short, let them. Let them be. It doesn't mean you won, okay? It does not mean you won. All right, Gemini, or vice versa. If you end up walking away from somebody mid conversation because you're like, all right, you're stupid, you're ignorant, you don't get it, you can't comprehend anything I'm saying right now, if you walk away, if you decide to leave, that's completely fine. This person may think, like, as you walk away, or because you walked away, that they won, or yeah, that's what I thought. And you're just like, okay, suit yourself, or, you think that, somebody needs to understand, just walk away before it gets worse, okay? And if you're the person being walked away from, that doesn't mean you won. That doesn't mean you're right either. This is a message for somebody. This sounds kind of specific, but I don't know. So, oh gosh. Okay. Anything else for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48? Make sure to like the video. Look, somebody's mad. Okay. Somebody's mad. Okay. Five of Swords. Somebody's like, I got my sword up. I'm angry. Don't get heated. Don't get heated over something. I feel like it's not a stupid conversation. It's not a stupid debate, but the people arguing, or whoever's arguing with the other person, like whoever's not letting up, is like, that person is they're ignorant. I'm gonna just keep using that word because I don't want to say anything else disrespectful. Okay. Someone's just very competitive and they just want to be right just to be right. And they're wrong. They're wrong. That's the crazy part. They're wrong. Somebody's going to stir up a bunch of emotions within themselves and then be like, yeah, that's what I thought. And whoever's walking away is like, okay, that's what you thought. Like, Sometimes you just gotta let people live with their own delusions, okay, or their own ignorance. You know, they say ignorance is bliss, right? So, oh Lord, Gemini, okay. I never know what I'm gonna pick up on when I come on here, but I'm not gonna lie to you about what's coming out, and it's gonna resonate with somebody or for somebody at some time. So that's what I got for y'all. Make sure to like the video. Um, if you would like a personal reading, make sure to read my bio, okay? If you guys want me to do more Cash App Lives for personal readings on my channel, then, interact, comment, like the video, show me that you're here, okay? Something like that. So, engagement matters, and I also like to see if you guys are actually, when you comment, that lets me know that you watched, okay? Um, and not just lurked, in the background. All right. I like to talk to you guys too. So say hi, say something, comment an emoji, okay? Doesn't matter. But I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all right? And you guys have a great night. Bye.